Today we're making a hearty stew that you can enjoy any day of the year. Because I'm going to make some spectacular beans with shrimp and clams, very easy, very creamy, with a little sauce and a flavor like it's been simmering all morning. But you'll see that it hasn't. You can grab a pen and paper and write down the ingredients. But I'm telling you, they're really simple. Beans, onion, leek, garlic, broth, shrimp, clams, paprika, oil, salt, and not much else. I always say one thing. Many times the best recipes are actually the simplest ones. Because when you start with good ingredients, you practically don't need to do anything. I love it with white beans, but you can also use pardina, verdina, which one? You would prepare it yourself. And in your region, you say fava, haba, alubia, or frijol. Tell me in the comments. These beans have been soaking for about 12 hours. This step is important because they'll cook much better afterwards. Specifically, I use 300 grams, about a third of a package. Once they're drained, you put them in a pressure cooker. Here you're going to add 2 cloves of garlic, 1 leek, half a pepper, half an onion, and a splash of oil. Be generous with it. Also add salt. To taste, a cup of vegetable broth at most. You could even add up to 2. And then fill with water until it's about 2 or 3 finger widths above the beans. And now we cover the pot and put it on high heat. You know, until the valve starts releasing pressure. Then we lower the heat and cook for 18 minutes. While it's heating up, I take the opportunity to finely chop the other half of the onion and also 3 cloves of garlic, both ingredients finely chopped. In a pan, we add a little bit of oil. We add both the chopped garlic cloves, the other half of the onion, trying to make sure it all falls inside, of course. We give it a little stir so it spreads out. And that way the heat spreads evenly. Finally, a pinch of salt. It will always help the onion cook faster. We're cooking slowly, no rush. Look, this one is already releasing steam. We lower the heat and cook for 18 minutes. Remember to stir the onion from time to time so it cooks evenly. This is where the real rich flavor starts to build, because a good sofrito makes all the difference in any stew. It has completely changed color now and it's really soft. And now the final touch, a spoonful of paprika. Just make sure to turn off the heat, add the paprika, and stir quickly so it gets fully absorbed without burning. This is the perfect order to add this amazing flavor. The 18 minutes are up, beans are ready. We take the pot off the heat and wait for the valve to go down. You can speed up the process by placing it under cold water. This is mandatory, pay attention to this. Never open the pressure cooker if this valve isn't all the way down. That's fundamental. Then we open it, and here we have the beans already. Turn it off. Pay attention, because now comes the moment when we turn this bean stew into something spectacular. What I'm going to do is quick, easy, and simple. I'm just going to fish out the vegetables, that is, the half pepper, the garlic leek, the onion, and the garlic cloves. And I'm putting them in a cup or container, whatever you want to call it. That works with my immersion blender. You could also put it in the blender jar, whatever works best for you. And what I'm going to do is blend it very well until I have a thick, freshly made vegetable puree. Also, since they're freshly cooked, they'll be very soft and it only takes a moment. So we give it a good blend for a few seconds and we quickly get a completely smooth texture. If you're wondering what we'll do with this, the answer is very simple. We return it to the beans. We want all the flavor. A lot of people add cream or thickeners, but it's not necessary and actually takes away from the flavor. The vegetables themselves do all the work for you and, of course, add much more flavor. We also add that wonderful, robust sofrito we prepared earlier. And we've got almost everything going now. The trick will be to give it 2 or 3 stirs so it spreads out a bit. And set the heat to medium and let it bubble for a few minutes. I like to leave it for at least 5 or 10 minutes so all the flavors blend together well. At this point, it already smells amazing, and the best part is still to come. When you've had it boiling for a little while, you'll see that the broth has become thicker. And now is when we add the flavor that really makes it. Peeled shrimp and beans in my case, but it would even work with any kind of fish. The point is that now that it's in, we're gonna let it cook here in the broth, in the sauce, boiling for 3 minutes. Don't leave it any longer because it doesn't need it. This is one of those classic moments when you know the recipe is going to turn out really, really well because the aroma is spectacular. And it's ready to take to the table. Although I should also tell you that you can prepare this dish a day in advance, reheat it, and it turns out perfect. So if you're one of those people who has to make the next day's meal at night, this is also a good option. Look how good it looks. A hearty stew for the ages. With a creamy sauce, but at the same time full of flavor. Add a bit of parsley and you've got a real restaurant quality dish. Really good. It's time to try them. Enjoy. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. Oh my, now I understand why this recipe has been made this way for so long and for so many years. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy. The tender beans, the sauce is amazing, and the shrimp and clams give it that spectacular touch. And best of all, we've done it all without anything complicated. Simply cook well. Enjoy. If you like hearty soup and stew recipes, leave me a comment. And tell me something. Which legumes do you prefer? Lentils? Chickpeas? Beans? Which one is more popular at your house? See you for the next recipe and keep enjoying yourself in the kitchen.